Hello and welcome back into the channel. We have a singles match for you today. So I will be playing a scrimmage match against a new guy on the channel, Sam, who is brand new to the state and brand new to the teams. He's playing on the 3-5 team that a couple friends of mine run, but just wanted to get out and play some singles here today, kind of see where his level's at here in Minnesota. So let's see how the match turns out, and I will see you at the end.
All right, welcome back into the match here. We have Sam serving here in the front court with the black on, and I'm returning in the far court with orange-yellow on. So yeah, again, this is just a fun singles match we decided to throw together. Sam is new to the state and is looking to join one of the USTA teams that we have access to here, and I was just getting out here to play with him just to kind of verify the level, kind of because we know USTA levels are supposed to be pretty consistent, but they can be different from different regions and different states and things like that. So just wanted to get out here and hit and just kind of see, does it make sense if you join the 3-5 team, 4-0 team? What does that look like? So getting into the match again, we had just recently met, so don't really know too much about his game. Super cool guy, so just happy to get out here and hit. I would say here at the beginning, I think we're seeing a lot of good hitting here, and Sam comes away with a hold, which isn't surprising. Starting off a match with a person you haven't seen before, you don't really know what kind of ball you're going to get, and made it relatively competitive points here. So as we go on in this match, one thing that unfortunately you're going to see here early on in this first set is we actually do get the score wrong 2 times in this first set. I think we're just getting so engrossed into the points and things like that that we just screwed up the points. So the score does get wonky here for the beginning part of this first set. It does eventually correct itself, and the ultimate end score of this first set should be good to go. And then going forward for the rest of the match, it should be good to go. But apologize for the bad scoring there here coming up early on in this match. But all right, so coming into this match, again, don't really know too much about Sam, but typically, attack the backhands as much as you can, vary up the shots, and give forehands, backhands. Typically, I like to run my opponent around as much as I can if possible. So that's the strategy I'm using coming into this match, and just going to see if it works out. All right, I'll stop yapping here, and you guys have fun watching the match, and I'll chime in here and there. All right, this is where the score gets all wonky, and notice I'm serving, yet it's still saying the score from when Sam was serving, so do apologize for that again. Try to avoid that as much as possible, but watching the recording back, yeah, we did get the score wrong from our perspective in the match, so unfortunately it kind of facilitated the recording kind of getting off here, but yep, showing 2 also. Still a tight match overall so far here, and I think we're hitting pretty well together. Again, I think I said at the beginning, I think we're a relatively good competitive match versus each other. We're both focused on, very high percentage shots and try to elongate the point as much as possible. Neither of us really rush the net in our singles game and try to put away the points at the net, so that just kind of facilitates longer points typically from baseline rallies, and I think we're seeing a lot of that in this match here today. So yeah, just getting through this wonky scoring part of the match, and hopefully it'll correct itself soon. So all right, let's get back into it. All right, despite that going to several deuces, I did get the much needed hold there. So the score is 4-all at this point. Again, very tight competitive match. One thing that I was really thinking at the beginning of the match is that I would get more free points off of was his backhand. But I would say that was becoming the more consistent shot for him. Seeing a lot of backhands coming back in play pretty consistently. So that strategy kind of went out the window, and I was actually, I think, getting more variability on the forehand. So I think I started switching it up a little bit towards halfway through this first set. So, but really, my strategy, as always in singles, is just get a ton of balls back in play and try to set up the point to facilitate an error for my opponent. Throwing a good lob there. So that was a pretty good shot there from my perspective. Not getting the errors that I was thinking I was going to get from the backhand side. So really just doing everything I can to get the ball in play as consistently as I can and really try to get those errors from Sam. All right, so Sam gets the hold there, and we are in another spot where I'm serving to try to stay in the set. Don't want to keep on bashing on this, but these high-pressure serving spots, let's see if I can overcome what I typically do on these, or can I actually do this, or is it going to be more of the same? And ouch, in pretty quick fashion, I get broke there to lose the first set 6-4-6. That's pretty rough. Again, serving in the big pressure spots to win the set or to stay in the set is typically come in small. And we're seeing a lot of, we just saw that again in epic fashion. I don't know what to say. I just can't handle those spots, especially in singles. I just routinely screw those up, but need to start off this second set strong. So looking to try to put my mark on this first set and get a break. Second set on this second set. Get this break here and start off the second set strong. All right, in pretty quick order, I get the break in the hold. So going up 2-love at the beginning of this second set. So that's really huge for my confidence. I think we're starting to see a little bit of fatigue set in for Sam. I think we were talking about it before, and I know we were both kind of getting pretty tired here in this match, but I'm starting to see more unforced errors from Sam's perspective, and that's really helping me get ahead in these games. So able to put in some good balls here and really keep the ball in play and keep the point moving. And there I get a forehand error off of Sam, kind of what I was talking about before. I think I saw more variability from his forehand, especially those short forehands, like right there, another short forehand went into the net. So giving him some short balls to deal with. I found some success from my wing on kind of getting the point. All right, now I'm up 4-0 at this point in the second set, so feeling very good about my game here at this point. Again, getting a lot more unforced errors from Sam. All I'm really doing is just getting the ball back in play and really not changing my strategy from the first set. And I'm seeing a lot more success here in the second set. So I think definitely, as I mentioned earlier, I think fatigue is definitely starting to set in, and the fact that I'm just being more consistent from my side, getting a lot more balls in play, that I think it's starting to yield the success I was hoping to get in the first set. All right, now up 5-0 and a chance to serve out the set. Let's see if I can actually hold strong again. This set is going very well for me. So, but we know me serving out hasn't been successful. All right, my serve actually held strong there, and I win that second set 6-0. All right, it comes down to a 10-point tiebreak for the end of the match here, so let's see how it goes, and I will see you at the end.
right, that was a pretty topsy-turvy match. Kind of went some weird directions. Yeah, the first set was a pretty close competitive one, and then the second set, pretty much I turned it on, and Sam kind of had a dip in productivity. And then the third set, he really rose to the occasion, kind of caught me off guard, to be honest, with the way the second set went, and then kind of how the third set tiebreak went. So overall, a great match. I think we pair up very well together. I think our styles kind of match up to have very competitive points, and it was a lot of fun to play the match. So hope you enjoyed watching it. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe if you can on the video and on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. All right, just get out there and play tennis.